Good morning, Blue Lulus. How you doing? Does anybody else have that distinct feeling that you just wish you would have gotten to say goodbye? Because that's how I feel today. We're moving out of our house. We just did a bunch of renovations. We finished the last of them yesterday, and after we were done, I took my daughter on a walk to our neighborhood park, the one that I've been taking her to since she was in my belly for her entire life. And I just thought about all the beautiful memories that we had there and all the millions of dogs that I've walked there, and thought about them and all their different stages and the strollers and their bikes and their scooters, and it just like filled me with a whole bunch of nostalgia. And I just couldn't help but think, like, I wish I would have been able to feel this sense of finality and been able to say goodbye to our country on November 5th. Say goodbye to a world where laws actually matter, where things made sense, where politicians were just squares who loved paperwork and were going to take care of things for us. A world where criminals go to jail instead of teeny tiny children, that we weren't relying on YouTube stars to get them out of there. A world where bombing schools full of little girls wasn't up for debate. A world where you wouldn't dream about taking out power plants or desalination plants or creating embargoes that would starve millions of people. That wasn't a thing. 18 months ago, that wasn't a thing. We've come so far. So much has changed, and it's changed so quickly and so slowly at the same time that I think it's hard for us to comprehend. But I wish we would have gotten to say goodbye, because the world that we grew up in, the world that we existed in, is gone, and it's never coming back. I think back on the beginning of this Blue Lulu journey, right? And how I talked about that every single day for months because I believed in them. I believed in us. I truly thought that our leadership would never let this happen to us. I thought that Wonder Woman and Maverick would take one look at what happened there and at least double check, at least ensure beyond the shadow of a doubt that what's happening to us was with our consent. And they didn't. They just turned and looked the other way. The Joker administration has asked for $400 billion additional dollars just because of this conflict. He said he still wants Greenland. He also wants to be the president of Venezuela. And the FBI released a 17-point plan to surveil American citizens that don't hold their same beliefs. A year and a half ago, I would have said there's no way that could happen because of the Constitution, because of the First Amendment, because our Democratic leaders would never let that happen. And now I'm just like, well, it's not November, so it probably will. Oh, it's so dark right now. When I'm in this place, I'm reminded of a conversation I had with a bartender in Ireland when I was there in 2017 during the Joker's first administration. And I was talking about how scared I was about the future and everything that was going to happen. And he said, well, don't worry, darling. You're just a little baby country. The walls of this pub are twice as old as your country is right now. You're just going through a little bit of a Rumspringa. But what happens on the other side is going to be quite beautiful. But this is something that all countries have to go through when they're little babies like yours is. And you guys are going to be okay. And I hope he was right. Otherwise, Ireland, are you taking any political refugees? Because me. No matter what happens today, I hope you guys take care of yourselves. I hope you drink some coffee, a yummy snack, and as always, keep your eyes up, keep your feet on the ground. Love you so much. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta.